Check it out. Let me tell you one.
Freedom Call!
What's up, my MMA brothers and sisters? Welcome to episode 5 of the MMA Half Hour. I have a very special guest today. Now, if we go back to episode 1, Julio, big time fan, but when did you start hearing
I'd just have to say maybe 2003, 2004. Hanging out with Naz and Chubbies and all.
Okay. Naz, his cousin, my brother-in-law, which is, I'm telling you, I don't even think we'll make it to episode 10 by the time he's going to be here and want to do this.
Maybe 2 or 3.
Of the MMA Half Hour, I had spoke about a friend of mine, very close friend of mine, named Naz, and at some point or another, he's gonna come on the show. Believe it or not, ever since episode 1, I've talked to him about it. We've tried to make it happen, but you know how life is, it gets a little crazy. But today, we finally got him. It's gonna be through a Skype call, which will start in a second. And he's ready to go, and this is going to be fun. So we're going to talk about the next UFC, which is Dan Henderson and Bisping, some MMA news, and we're just going to basically freestyle it like we typically do, off camera anyways. So I'm going to give him a call, and we're going to get this started. And this shirt, you might recognize it from back in the day. If you don't, back in the day, GSP had a deal with Affliction. Even Anderson Silva did too. And they had shirts made, and those were the good old days. I mean, nobody really likes the MMA fight kits, really. But back in the day, they had a bunch of shirts, and those were pretty awesome. And this is one of them. And GSP, Naz is like the #1 fan of GSP. That is his boy. So I wore this shirt specifically for him. He has no idea that I'm wearing it, so we'll see his reaction right now. But let's get this call going, and let's talk some MMA. All right, we're going to Skype call him. Let's do this. There he is. Here we go.
Oh, I got a shirt on finally. Is that
just for you? Just for you. I put on my GSP shirt.
Is that something we'll be talking about today?
Oh, you better believe that if I'm gonna have you on, we need to have some GSP news. Oh, and of course, Bruce Lee, your other boy, your first boy.
Some BL news.
Yeah. Very good, very good. So we got Naz, we got Tony Papas. Say what's up to the people.
Hello, hey, people.
I just gave you an awesome intro. You're going to have to hear that later. But, well, let's jump right into it. I basically figured that we're going to talk about the next UFC, which is 204?
Yes.
Already? 204?
That's where we've come there.
All right, so let's talk about Michael Bisping and Dan Henderson. First off, what was your initial thought of Dan Henderson getting a title shot? Because you know the deal. He was ranked what? I don't even know, 10, 12?
7, maybe. Well, he beat Hector Lombard.
Right.
Knocked him out. Got to give him the credit for that.
Right.
But as far as getting the title shot right away, I don't know.
How did you feel about it first?
Yeah, right away. Like, there's the people ahead of him. Jacare Souza comes to mind. He could have easily gotten title shot. Easily.
Here I almost want to bring up a different topic, just to side one really quick. So if somebody gets knocked out right away, does that equal you suck so bad you don't get a rematch? That's pretty much the way I've taken it. Aldo got knocked out, no rematch. Rockhold knocked out, first round, whatever.
Cain Velasquez.
You say if you get knocked out so
knocked
fast,
out,
right?
Like right away.
Like Aldo would be the best example.
Yeah, I mean, considering that he was a champion for what, 9 years, 10 years, or whatever.
Right.
And then he gets caught like that within the first 13 seconds, as Conor McGregor would like to put it. I think he deserves a rematch, or like an instant rematch, because it's like, come on. I mean, yeah, it's a fight, and everybody has a fighter's chance at a fighter's punch.
Right.
It's possible in the sport.
Yeah.
I mean, if he didn't get that knockout in the first 13 seconds, then who knows what could have came.
Yeah, I recently just watched like a documentary on like backyard fighting.
Yeah.
Where people are actually trying to make it to the UFC.
Uh-huh.
And it was pretty crazy. There actually was this one guy who lost like his first 3 fights, but then like his 4th match, they ended up giving him like a little title shot that they have there,
Uh-huh.
and knocked dude out.
He
And
knocked
in the
that
first,
guy out? In the first 13 seconds?
in the first 13 seconds, he was knocked out. But yeah, that's pretty good.
Wow. I mean, for me, I guess bringing it back to the whole Dan Henderson thing, I think it's a prime example of the change of not MMA in a whole, but UFC specifically. It's all about that money.
It is. And do you see how they're promoting it? You know,
All about the green.
It's all,
England,
it looks
London,
gray, actually.
You know, it's all about territory, revenge, and
It's the Wild West. What do you expect? That's
It's
all I gotta
crazy.
say. Wild West.
Yeah, the money is more the influencer than anything else. Now, obviously, the stars and planets were aligned because Michael Bisping wasn't really. Nobody saw him winning, and then Dan Henderson too.
What do you think would sell more though, the Dan Henderson, Michael Bisping, or the Michael Bisping and the Luke Rockhold rematch?
I think they have something against immediate rematches unless it's a star. So if it's Ronda Rousey, like if she didn't get her head knocked off and was able to and wanted to fight, they would have gave it to her. Instant rematch.
I think she's still looking for it right now.
Right.
I think she's still,
But if she wanted it and she was ready to go, she would have got an instant rematch. We pretty much, I think we could say that for sure. McGregor, instant rematch. When they bring in their own crowd, where it's gonna sell out no matter what because they're just big stars, they can do whatever they want. Aldo, on the other hand, he did, you know, obviously he has his own fan base, but McGregor made that fight. So I think that's why they're like, well, nobody's gonna want to watch it right now, maybe down the line, and then that's it, you know. And it's just kind of sad.
Okay, this is where I get serious with you.
Oh man, I got real eyes here.
If GSP comes back, does he get an immediate title shot, or does he have to go ahead and fight
Work his
someone
way up
to
to
go
the
ahead
top.
and see? Just one fight, say go ahead and prove himself, or does he get an immediate rematch, considering how dominant of a champ he
Fighter
was?
is, yeah.
I think he gets whatever fight he wants. You know, it's definitely not going to happen to where they're going to give him a fight he's not happy with or whatever. I think he definitely wants to come in and take a belt.
I don't think he's gonna get it. I don't think they would give him a title shot though. I don't know. Me personally, because like they probably want to give him a shot because he's been out of the game for a while. I haven't seen him fight. So.
I think he'll get it, but it has to make sense.
Yeah.
They're not gonna give him like I don't know who's outside the realm besides Woodley and Lawler. Who's outside the realm?
Robbie.
And I heard GSP already talk about that he wouldn't mind fighting Woodley, which is funny because he didn't say that before he had the belt. So that's why I'm saying I think getting a belt is important, or just a big money fight.
Yeah.
One or the other, but it's not going to be just a fight that doesn't mean that much. If you get a belt, you get money and the recognition, all that stuff, but I don't think he's that concerned about it. I mean, I think he'll fight Nick Diaz for the right amount of money.
Sure,
Mhm.
definitely.
That's a
And
big fight.
that's another thing I want to say. Like, I've noticed that nobody wants to take a fight that doesn't make sense.
Right.
No one doesn't want to start like doing these fights that don't make sense, because now after Conor McGregor, everybody's realizing like, hey, there's money out here to be made. Like Michael Johnson spoke the other night. Hey man, these guys came out here, put on a sparring match for like whatever, and got paid so many millions.
Yeah.
I want a piece of that. Let me go ahead and get that.
I mean, the game's changing like crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
You know?
just like Papa said, that right now the game is changing, and that money is a big thing. But this is the one thing that I guess rubs me a little the wrong way. Michael Johnson to do what he did, and all of that. You hear?
Yeah,
Yes.
I was rubbing you the wrong way. I think.
I see. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's right.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
because you need to calm me down on this one. So
Yeah.
with Michael Johnson, so all right, you call out, McGregor and Diaz are getting all this money, la 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 la, And a bunch of people are saying that. Even Luke Rockhold recently is like, I'm not going to fight for this or that. So I think they should get paid more. But at the same time, you can't call out that you're going to get McGregor money. Or you're gonna get Diaz money. Diaz now has bigger money because of McGregor, and it's just that the fact of the matter is, if you're that popular for whatever reason, you bring in viewers. It's not your skill.
No.
The only way. Well, Anderson Silva, right? Remember when he was on his reign? He was pretty popular because everyone wanted to see who's gonna beat this guy, but he didn't have like the charisma to catch millions upon millions of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that dude who knocked him out wasn't even that popular. And he still was
Chris Weidman.
Yeah, Chris Weidman. He has one little wrestling tattoo on his back, right?
Yeah. On the other side, though. On the other side.
Either way, when he knocked him out, he didn't even blow up or anything like that. Anderson Silva was still pretty popular, but kind of like, I think so.
And didn't we get an instant rematch with that one?
Did we?
Was it instant? Oh no, he broke his leg first. Oh no, he broke his leg on the second one.
Like that's the thing.
First he knocked him out to win the title.
Right.
And then he broke his leg.
On the second one.
He did get it. He did get an immediate rematch. Yeah.
Right. Because he.
It's immediate rematches that happen. You know.
So it was a rematch where he broke his leg?
The second time.
Shit, I thought that was the first fight.
No, and that was what sucked. The first one he messed around. Hey,
the face got knocked out.
The Silva dance. Anywho, you actually did remind me of a different topic. Let me get your thoughts on BJ Penn coming back. This is a fact. This is gonna happen.
That's crazy.
How's he gonna do?
Well,
is he too old? Is the game too advanced from his original skills?
The previous champion, so I feel like he would do all
champion
right.
at 2 different weight classes,
Yeah.
170, 55.
And that's not easy to do, to move up and down weight class. And
who's he fighting again?
Well, they just recently gave him what's his name? I forget his name right now, but it's a freaking killer. I know that for sure.
A who?
A killer. Somebody. I don't think they should put him against right now.
BJ Penn?
Yeah. I'm gonna look it up right now. But anyways, either way, I mean, my biggest thing is just, I mean, is he gonna be something to where he'll even be top 5? He'll get a belt. I mean, do you see that actually happening? And if it does happen, it's just super amazing that he can.
My question will be, is what weight class is it at?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that has a big factor to play into where's he going to be at? Where's he going?
Because it's easy to be optimistic. You know, he is a really good fighter at the end of the day, but it depends on where you're going to be placed, like you said.
Yeah, and I think he's one of those guys, like he was, I think where he had the most troubles when they started pushing him against the fence, taking him down. He was good, but hey, if you can't submit him or if you just can't get out of those because you're a smaller guy, that's why 170 for sure just doesn't make any sense. I'm pretty sure he's fighting at 155, if not 145, though. Which is
pretty good.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, if he can make 145, that's a pretty accomplishment in its own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's always been a pretty set 155er.
Yeah.
I haven't been.
But he's dominated at that weight class, though. I mean,
yeah.
Look at the 2 he's finished at 155. He's finished everybody other than, who did he lose to at 155? Really? Nick Diaz?
Didn't he lose to Frankie Edgar?
Frankie Edgar once or twice?
Well, fuck. I mean, Frankie Edgar is just amazing. So, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I think that was his last fight. July 2014, he lost to Frankie Edgar at the Ultimate Fighter finale. He lost to Rory McDonald. That was at 170. I mean, jeez, come on.
Dude, really? That's Rory McDonald's a monster.
Dude,
man.
I'm sure.
But
he lost to Nick Diaz. John Fitch was a draw. Dude, I'm looking at his record or his fight history right now. So 1, 2, 3, and so 3 losses and then a draw. The John Fitch. So his last win was versus Matt Hughes, November of 2010.
Wow.
6 years ago, huh?
I mean, and I think that's why he wants to come back. He went out horribly.
Yeah, he had a bad
experience.
But look at those killers. Nick Diaz, Rory and Frankie Edgar.
A bad exit.
Bad retirement.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's not smooth. Anywho, so that's that one. All right, so let's finish up with Bisping and Dan Henderson. What's your pick? What's gonna happen?
Okay, so what I want to go ahead and talk about or bring up and put into this conversation is how you and Charlie brought in the whole who do you like and who would you bet on?
I like it for sure. So who would you bet on is basically because this is who you feel realistically will win the fight and why, and who does your heart go to?
Dan Henderson and Michael Bisping. So this is the second fight that happened. Dan Henderson coming off the
Dan
Ultimate
Henderson
Fighter
got
show.
knocked out by Anthony Pettis.
No, he didn't.
No,
Who's that? Oh, Ben Henderson.
Ben,
That was
that's
Ben
two
Henderson.
other people. That's,
Pettis,
I know.
Pettis is the size of his leg.
I'm trying to
snip that one piece out, chop and screw.
I like this. We'll keep it.
Right, I'm a
No,
I'm a casual kind of watcher here.
That's all right.
That's fine. Dan Henderson and Michael Bisping fought each other once. They're both.
Dan Henderson has that kind of big ass head, huh?
He's got that big overhead. That head.
He's got a head.
He's got that club punch.
Yeah, overhand right or left, yeah.
He's got the big right hand.
What is he, like 49 now? 50? 48?
No, he's like 45.
Google.
He's 45.
Google. Or else I'll have to do it right now.
I'm pretty certain.
Cool. No, crazy.
No, seriously, he's like 45. For sure.
Really?
That's close
Okay.
enough. It's close enough. He ain't 50. I don't think they'd have to wheel him in.
Michael Bisping is that
Michael
English
Bisping,
guy.
yeah.
He's the one. Okay, so I like Michael Bisping as a fighter and as a person and as a commentaryist. Like he has some pretty good, commentaryism.
Yeah, and he's got an accent. I mean, that always spices it up.
He's brash, how they say, and bold, and whatever. I like it. I think on this fight, I think he has a better chance than his previous fight with Dan Henderson.
For sure.
He's definitely come a long ways, and I think he's riding some confidence in this fight.
Yep.
A lot of confidence, coming
he's
off
the champion. He's got a belt.
He just took out my boy Luke Rockhold, the person I thought who was holding this title for a long time.
Yeah.
He beat him up.
He knocked him out in the first round, like what, in like 2 minutes or whatever,
Yeah, 2 to 3 minutes.
3 minutes. He's stunned, and it's a definitive.
Are they like a 190s, 200s?
185ers.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So
it was a filling out process.
I think it's like 160 alone. So 185. If I have to go ahead and put my money on somebody.
Who is it?
I'm going with Dan. I'm going to go with Dan. I like his overhand. I feel like he would catch him with an overhand or something.
Hey, let me throw this out there. Let me throw this out there really quick. So, Michael Bisping lost to Dan Henderson July 2009 at UFC 100.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
But did you see how he lost?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the way that everyone loses to Dan Henderson.
Not only that, Michael Bisping.
When he flew in the air and hovered over him.
Michael Bisping is holding a grudge. He's saying, like, I'm going to knock him out, and I'm going to go ahead and hit him again when he's knocked out. Like how he hit me when I was knocked out.
Boo-hoo. You know what's funny about that? I heard I heard an interview where somebody interviewed Michael Bisping, right? And he's talking about the exact thing, like, oh, I don't like it, Dan Henderson knocked me out, and that's his logo, and this and that. And they asked Dan Henderson about it, like, hey, Michael Bisping is, a little upset about, your logo and how that, knockout was of him. And Dan Henderson goes, well, I don't really know why he's upset. I mean, I could put his body back in there. I mean, I took him out. Oh, man, his corpse. Cause dude,
Yeah.
Cause before that punch, he was already out. Oh,
Damn.
oh,
He got knocked out like hella bad.
dude. I mean, that flying up in the air, freaking dude.
I hope you play like a little snippet in the back
in
of
the back.
us.
Oh, it's
because
happening.
somebody can knock the fuck out. That'd be awesome.
I'll
That's
describe
happening.
it to you. I'll describe it to you. It was a little like chippy leg kick.
The leg kick.
To like the ankle part, bam, kicked him. That caused Michael Bisping to bring his hands down. And as he touched him with his foot, came like this, overhand right.
Ooh.
And then Michael Bisping went like this.
Yeah.
And Michael Bisping threw himself down to the floor. Ugh.
Lay
And dramatic.
out.
He threw himself down to the floor in dramatic fashion.
Damn.
Yep.
And Dan Henderson didn't like that. Dan Henderson did not like that he threw himself into dramatic fashion like that on the floor. He said, "Why you threw yourself like that?" Here's an overhand to the mouth.
Hey, the referee didn't stop him.
Well,
You gotta
Hey,
keep going till the referee stops.
exactly.
He should be mad at the ref then.
You know,
Yeah.
you know?
Or hey, even better, he made it a logo. It looks freaking amazing. It is one of the best knockouts in MMA history.
Well, Big John versus Ben.
Who do I got my money on, and who do I think is gonna win?
Yes, please.
I got my money on Dan Henderson.
Ooh.
Who do I think is gonna win? Dan Henderson.
right?
Ooh, hey, this is recording.
Yeah.
That's fine because you know why? I think Michael Bisping is gonna be too just emotional hype, overwhelm. You know, like it's just gonna
Like
be too much.
you come off an embarrassing knockout. I don't know. But at the same time, I do love an underdog, so you never know.
Yeah.
But is he really the underdog? Is Michael Bisping the underdog?
Maybe.
No, not at all.
But after coming off a knockout, I don't know.
He just
Dude,
knocked
this was a long time ago, dude. 2009.
That's what you're saying,
Yeah.
right? Okay. See, I'm out of the game. But if he's coming off of that, then I don't know. I guess it's anybody's game. But
He's gonna want to avenge his loss. Well, let me ask you this. Okay, so you're going for Dan Henderson and everything. I gotta have a follow-up question, which is, if he wins and gets the belt, do you believe that he will retire?
Oh,
Because the big argument would be that's where the money's at. That's where the bigger money is. At least defend it even once.
50s.
Oh, he's almost 50?
45, man.
45.
45
That's
years
still...
old.
Confirmation. Where's the confirmation? Give
Yeah.
me. Can I get confirmation on his
So
age?
is there a difference between being 45 years old and being 46 years old? Because
Yes.
that would be the.
165 days.
Yeah, I don't think enough of them go backwards.
No.
He's 46. His birthday is August. So he turned 46 this year.
Maybe he might push it a year. I don't know. It depends on how he. if he's
Dude,
feeling
46 is pushing it like
Okay.
6 years already. How
No,
old was
I'm
Randy?
I'm looking forward to the old age. I'm looking forward to it. Dan
Yeah.
Henderson's putting on a show like that, and he's looking as good as he does. That means there's nothing but blue skies for me. Anyways, the next question is: do you think that if he does win this title shot, can he go ahead and fight Jacare or Luke Rockhold and come out above on top?
No.
Then there you go.
Yeah.
Then he should retire. He
That's-
should retire.
That's a
There you
good
go.
point. That's a good point. Plus, he was already almost mentally checked out.
Pretty much.
After Hector Lombard, that was almost his like to-go party.
I think so. I think so. That was his walking out like, all right, dude, this guy. I mean, look at him.
Yeah, dude.
Look-
Like
look
how
at
old?
him.
I think Randy Couture was 44.
When he beat Tim Sylvia?
Well, when he retired.
No. How old was he when he beat Tim Sylvia?
I don't remember.
Look that
Yeah,
up. He was
yeah,
44.
He said he was
You think so?
44.
All right.
No. No, I'm saying when he beat Tim Sylvia, it was
All right,
44.
so my heart and hey, I'm making a good old little tribute to the guy and all of that. So my heart goes to Dan Henderson. But
But your money.
but if I had to put money, I'd have to think that Michael Bisping is gonna win, and this is why. If he stands up with them, I think he's really good at not getting hit. You know,
He's
but
got better footwork.
Yeah,
he does
he
have
has
better.
really good footwork. When that happened was in 2009. That was a long time ago. Bisping's gotten way better ever since. And
Knocked out
it's his first title match. It's a fight that everyone expects him to win, and for the most part, I mean, I think there's just so many more pros for him winning, but I would love to see Dan Henderson knock him out and win.
Man, like
a repeat.
I feel like it's like, all right, everybody's expecting you to win. You just came off a win. You're feeling really good about yourself, but you're going against a guy who knocked you out in a dramatic fashion.
Very
But
dramatic.
his confidence is soaring high right now.
But
He's
you
at
never
a
know.
high.
This is that one guy who fucking.
Well,
He's at his high.
Well, he
Exactly.
knows. I mean, that's the thing, though. That's the only thing that Dan Henderson really has going for him.
I swear, I feel like if I was the fighter and I'm getting in the ring and this is my peak and I'm at my moment and I'm feeling the best I can be, but I'm going against a guy I lost against, and then all of a sudden, you know, like, this is it. It's either make it or break it now.
Yeah.
I either win this one and prove that I'm becoming something, you know, or I'm like, I beat him, or he knocks me out and it proves, you know, whatever, he beat me again. I'm already kind of old and, like, I don't know, maybe people are gonna be like, woo.
Dude, wouldn't that
I don't-
suck? Getting knocked out twice by the same guy?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's the scary part. That's the only fear I think he would be going in with. Not a fear, but a worry.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I know how people are, man. People kind of suck. They're gonna bash
People
about
are
it.
human. We're all human.
Yeah.
So if we all have that same kind of fear, I mean, gosh, because you're a fighter and I'm not a
Yeah.
fighter, doesn't mean we don't go through the,
The same
kind
thing,
of
or
Same
think
emotion.
about it.
Yeah, because you can say whatever you want, and I think we all know this. Everyone talks a big game, and you try your best to get in your opponent's head and all of that. But by the time you're in there, hey,
Yeah, that's the
it's
kinda
my
truth, man.
skills versus your skills.
So I want to ask you, did you watch Bellator the other day? Girl fights really fast. Anastasia.
Oh, hell yeah, I caught that fight. Anastasia?
Dude.
Dude, she got dropped like 4 times. But,
And what?
But still stood on her feet somehow.
So that's crazy that, you know, like somebody like her or someone like that, whatever, you know, can come in with all this hype. Everything like your head
Yeah.
is like this and that, whatever, right? And this, everything like that. But you get in there and you
With
just
a
get
no
cracked.
name.
You get brought back to reality. Like,
Yeah.
whoa, dude, whoa, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I'm glad you actually brought up Bellator. Let's keep the train moving. You wanted to bring up Chael, your boy Chael.
The American gangster. Let's call it how it is, man. Let's
what
call it how it
details,
is.
what facts do you have?
I mean, I have just, I don't know, I can't even
He's
just go ahead.
official with Bellator, right? He's official.
Official Bellator. He just signed there. He made his official statement that he's coming out to Bellator. Within like 48 minutes of him coming out to Bellator, he challenged Tito Ortiz.
Whoa.
Wow.
Just
Dang.
made a bold statement.
Pew, pew, pew,
Call
pew,
him out
pew.
just like that.
Wow. I haven't looked into this yet. Just recently, I did see that he signed with Bellator, so I did know that. But I bet you, because last time I also heard was he was trying to go through USADA to fight in UFC still.
Yes.
But I guess he was just like, hey, I'm winding down, like I have less in me, you know. But it didn't sound like he was confident that was gonna happen, which it probably didn't. And
No,
so
it didn't. But he made that statement then when he was on Bellator that he has been going through the whole USADA testing, and
it didn't work out.
USADA is a
USADA?
new USADA USADA approval, like where you get drug tested
Yeah,
for performance enhancing drugs.
he probably has too much creatine in his system or something. Too much proteins.
Some illegal creatine from Mexico. And that's why-
With some
crazy.
steroids mixed in that is not on the label.
yeah, that is not there on the label exactly.
Hey, because
So-
with Bellator, they don't need to deal with that at all, right?
Oh, they're doing it now, yeah.
But very
They're-
little. It's not like it's not so extreme.
Well, he is. Chael Sonnen spoke on him doing the USADA testing, and
That's crazy.
he's in Bellator now, so he'll continue doing that testing. And
So that means potentially some people could have got away with like
before,
yeah, like getting away with like that. They're all yoked out and stuff.
definitely.
All right, guys. I think that's it. Thank you so much. That's enough MMA for now. See you guys next time. Always
Hey.
welcomed, and share it with the friends. All that good stuff. Nice.
All
Hey, leave it right there. Leave it like that. Oh, you can't smile. Come on. You gotta give him the Grim Reaper. There it is. There it is. That's perfect. All right, people. So that's it. That was fun. That was something new I wanted to try out, and I'm willing to do Skype calls with anybody. If you guys want to just jump in, talk about MMA and all of the fun stuff that's going on, your perspective, your thoughts, your picks, all that good stuff, leave your stuff in the comments. You can message me. You got all the social stuff there, and yeah, let me know. I'll hopefully see you guys on the next time. Peace.